I'm Ricky Elder and we're here at Castle Combe, and it's soaking wet, to test EBC's range of brake pads. This is my BMW S1000RR. Are you in? Yeah.
So those of you expecting the King of Combe, the royal decree is Rick has to go out in the rain because our special little prince can't get his levers wet. So Castle Combe, pouring rain, new brake pads, see if it stops. Instantly better. Haven't even bed these in yet, but they instantly feel better than the road pads I had in before. The last ones are just no bite, no real feel as you try to get the corner in. These are the EPAs, the track day pads. Just build this up slowly. They're dry, it's flat. Lever feels a lot firmer compared to the other ones after a couple of laps. Got the confidence to carry the lever in even in the wet like this, whereas those old ones there's just no feel at all. We tested the HH, the EPFAs, which are the fast road and track pad, and the GPFAX, which is the full race pads.
We started the morning taking the stock pads out and going straight to the HH, which are like the OEM replacements, and done some laps, bed them in, get a feel for them. They're a very strong replacement, direct replacement for the stock pad, but as you start to do laps, even in the wet, and you're trying to push on a little bit, they just haven't got the stopping power and the feel you want to trail brake in for a track day pad. We then moved to the EPFAs, again, spent some time just bedding them in, get a feel for them, and sort of started to push on a little bit. 8-9 laps in, even at a sort of a 123, 124 pace in the wet, you just get to the chicane, big long braking area, and you could just feel sort of, you were getting to maximum retardation out the brakes. That was about all they had power-wise. Good strong feel. Nice feel turning in and sort of trailing the brakes on, but just maximum performance just isn't there. Not for an all-out race pad. We then moved on to the GPFAX. So we came in, put the new pads in, spent again a good couple of laps bedding them in, just getting a feel for them. It was a little bit wetter, sort of about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds off lap time from what we were before on the track day pads. Initial feel, initial bite and turn in is about the same, but when you're going for maximum brakes as much as you can, they just stop the bike better. So into the back chicane and down into tower, I felt like there was more brakes than what I was using even in the wet. And again, whereas on a track pad, lap 8, 9, 10, you kind of have reached the most what the pad would do as far the pad would go. This was just lapping it up. So for a race pad, it's what you need to be on. They just had that monster top end that's missing out of the track day pad. It's just a shame it's a bit wet and we didn't get to turn the screw a little bit more. So pretty much wrapped it up, a little bit gutted, it wasn't dry, but we're back here at the end of the month for the King of Combe races, so we'll give them a good run out then and see what they're like when we give them some abuse on slicks. A big thank you to Gary and the guys at EBC for having us down. It's been good fun.